Hey everyone, this is Amy with Pretty Presets, and I am so excited that today the summer edition set was released. I got to play with it a little bit yesterday, and I was out of town a little bit this morning and came home and could not wait to get to my computer and see how some of the presets worked on images that I have. I have to say that for me and my editing style, this is easily, hands down, my favorite set that Pretty Presets has put out yet. The reason why is because all of these presets have just a nice, warm, golden feeling to them. And so far I have found that with my images that they have just been really easy one-click edits. They aren't overpowering. They aren't too cool. They are just absolutely perfect. And again, I say for my style, your style may be different. So if you have a different kind of style, you may find that you want to tweak them a little bit. But for me, I can see easily going in here, and like this Vintage Kiss is like hands down, I think my favorite in the set. I've kind of played around with most of them now, and I have to say that this Vintage Kiss and then the Pretty Onyx for black and white, I could probably have just those two presets in my whole entire preset collection and be done. I would just need those two. So I'm going to show you on this photo right here. This is just to show you, I cropped it a little bit, but that's it. I haven't done anything else to this photo. I'm going to crop it back again, kind of like I wanted it to. And I'm going to show you how this photo looks with the presets applied to it. I haven't done anything else, but what you can see is that it's pretty evenly exposed. It's not over, it's not under. You know, she's got nice coloring. I think what's nice about this, she's redhead, so she's got a little bit fairer skin. She's got freckles, but she's not like super, super white. And so we shot this outside. The sun was back here in this direction behind her. And I want to say we probably took this picture about an hour and 45 minutes before sunset. I'm not one to shoot like an hour before sunset. I find for me, my perfect time tends to be about 2 hours before sunset, because I still have some good light outside, but I also have enough spots that I can use. We were just on a path here, and there was actually we see this line right here. From here over to here was all shade, and then from here back it was sunny. But I don't feel that it interferes with the picture at all, so that doesn't bother me, and it's never bothered any of my clients, so it works for me. So that's just kind of some background history on the photo. So I'm going to apply Vintage Kiss. Bam, that's it. I would be happy with that right there. If I wanted to make any edits to it, maybe I would increase the exposure just a little bit, but I was happy with just the way that it was. So let's try Sweet Haze. I like that a lot. The reason why is because it's not too hazy. I think that her skin tone is still really good. You can still see her freckles here. You can still see the color on her lips. I think that sometimes with hazy presets, sometimes it's a little too much, but this to me is just perfect. Remember that line that I was telling you about, that this was all shade and this was sun? It's okay, because once you edit it, it kind of just all blends in together perfectly, and you know, adds kind of another dimension to it, to me. So we've got these up here. These are nice and even. Dr. Pepper drink, give me just a sec. So let's go to Summer Dream here, or Summer Dreaming. Perfect. If anything, this really complements her. Again, because she's a redhead, so this adds kind of a nice, it looks like kind of a nice red tone to it. I could be wrong, but this really complements her really well, her and her skin tone. So I really like that. Do you notice I'm not having to go over here and do a thing? I'm not doing anything. I'm just click, bam, done. The soft matte look, love. I just love that. Again, it's not overpowering. It's just wonderful. So, and see that line, remember that line I was talking about? Totally blended in here now, right? Don't have to worry about it. I've got my bokeh in the back here. It's perfect. Silver Summer. This is a nice black and white edit, and it's a nice softer black and white edit. Now get ready for it. I'm gonna click on Pretty Onyx, and I am just swooning over this. This is like the best black and white preset I have ever seen done. I'm not sure if you can feel my love for it yet or not, but I absolutely love it. I love black and white images. I have quite a few clients that prefer to have me do a black and white edit for them and then do a color black and white for them. And so, and I pride myself on doing good black and white images. And so when I am choosing my black and white presets and adjusting them, I'm very, very particular on what I do. So this is the Pretty Onyx one, and I love it. I love absolutely everything about it. I love the contrast with it. I love the clarity. I love just everything about it. I'm going to compare that now again. Look at her face and look at her hair. This is Silver Summer, and I like that. But now look again at the Pretty Onyx. See how everything just pops. It's just perfect. This is Pretty Color. Again, so nice. This almost reminds me of kind of a spring-like preset, but I love it in the summer because, you know, when you're outside in the summertime, there's so much color around. So perfect name for this, and just it's just perfect. I think they're all perfect. Milk and Honey. Love this because I love the drama with this. I have a wedding that is coming up next weekend, and it's at a gorgeous venue. I drove out of town today to go to the venue and take pictures of the venue just so I could see you know, what it looked like and what I was going to be what was going to be in store for me as far as where I was going to want to take pictures of the bride and groom and the wedding party and all that. And so when I saw this preset and I had in mind where I was just at with the wedding, I thought, you know, this will be a really great preset to use for that wedding because it's going to add just that little touch of drama that is going to be perfect. This is Meadow. Again, it's great. It brings these greens that are over here on the trees a little bit darker here. The one thing that's really important to me that I'm noticing with all of these presets is that with her and her freckles, in none of these presets has she lost her freckles. And that's really important to me because that means that they haven't been overpowering. They've been just the right strength for all of the different local adjustments that have had to be made. Color Rich 2. You're going to see something very interesting here about this because there's a Color Rich 1 and a Color Rich 2. I started at the bottom of the list because I wanted to start with Vintage Kiss because I really like it. So for Color Rich 2, again, you see all that color here, and I really like it. Sometimes on the face, like up in this area right here, every now and then I tend to like pull back a little bit from the color. So if you're like me and you do that, there's this. And here I go, oh, I really like that. That just looks great to me. I like this one as well, but this one makes me go, oh. Things that make you go, Okay, we've got this one right here. I love this one as well because the extra color that this brings is great. It kind of has more of like a brownish tone to it, which I like. I could easily see, you know, senior pictures being great for this. And outdoors, I could see this being really great. Even though it's a summer collection, I could see some of these being amazing in the fall and with all of the fall colors that we have. So this was Boho Chic 2, this is Boho Chic. And again, it's just a slight adjustment in the colors. So if you notice that, so that's one. You're gonna notice when I click on Boho Chic 2, you're gonna notice the colors right here that are gonna kind of come onto her face. Okay, see that? And really, I think it's also playing with the shadows, manipulating that right there. And let's see what it does with the hair right here. You see a slight difference in there, and it looked like there was a slight difference over here. Just so subtle, but you'll find as you use these presets more and more, there's subtle differences, but as you apply them to different pictures, you'll know which ones to use and where they will fit in the best. So Aurora Sky, this is Aurora Sky, and I just, this is really different from the other ones because it is a lot lighter. Again, look at, remember that shadow line that I was showing you? This right here are my shadows. She was standing in the shadows, and over here was my son. But you can't tell that on her. One of the things that we try to give you constructive criticism about when you're shooting is that try to get people in open shade, and what that is something exactly like this, that you have them, and I'll try to click on one of these other photos to show you what I mean by that specifically. When you have people in the shade, you also kind of want to look beyond that shade and see what's going to be behind them, because what is behind them is just as important as what they are standing in. That light behind them is just as important as the light that they're standing in, because you want to come home and be able to edit these photos and have a nice clean edit, so that you're not trying to fix all this stuff that's behind them. I don't know about you, but I do not want to spend half an hour editing one picture. I want to come home and look at my pictures and go, okay, this is the first in this set of pictures. I want to be able to edit it, find the perfect edit for it, and then sync them all up that were taken in the same light and be done with it. I have 4 children, a husband, I have other responsibilities. I don't want to constantly be editing on my computer. So that's the great thing about Pretty Presets is, and especially this summer collection. I mean, you guys want to be out by the pool with your kids, or you want to be enjoying a book, or just enjoying the sunshine. And you can't do that if you are constantly editing your pictures because you don't know how to get some of these looks. Well, that's what Pretty Presets is all about. It's about giving you the right tools to get that look. You know, it's important to know how to hand edit, and I think the best time that hand edits come in handy is when you can apply these presets and then tweak them a little bit. I know how to hand edit a picture, but that's not the point here. The point is that I want to be able to click it, make a couple adjustments if I need to, and be done with it. I want to save time. So that's just what we do. So here, this is a totally different picture now that you've seen all that. So here's a picture. This is straight out of camera. I haven't done anything here to this picture. See, this is that shade line where this daughter here was standing for her individual pictures. This is that shade line. So we were standing here in this nice big open shade area, and then we had all sun back here. So in this open shade area, this sun here doesn't matter because it's gonna blend in once I do the editing. And right now we've got this gorgeous open shade. This is exactly what open shade is. It's a nice spot where you've got the right kind of shade that is going to be there, and that is going to allow you to take these photos of this family. So I would take this here and I would edit it down probably to about right there. You don't want to edit at the knees. You want to edit a little bit above the knees like that. You don't want to have them right in the center. Have them off just a little bit. Close it. Come over here. Pick your preset. Look through them. I kind of like this one here. Maybe this one. We'll click that one. Oh, look, we're done. Now I can work from backwards if I wanted to, and click, 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 settings, sync, and now these ones are done. I'd still have to go in and crop them, but the point is that they're done. They've saved you time when you need it the most. And that's, again, that's what Pretty Presets is all about, is helping you make pretty pictures in less time. So I want you to go out and get this set, save yourself some time, and enjoy. So go out and make something pretty today.